Exciting Caitlyn Clark news emerges during Indiana Fever game. Injured superstar Caitlyn Clark missed her 16th game of the 2025 WNBA season when the Indiana Fever visited the Seattle Storm on Sunday. Clark, 23, is out with a right groin injury with no timetable for her return. The last time she played was before the All-Star break, July 15th against the Connecticut Sun. The Fever, 16-12, have started to click without the 2024 Rookie of the Year, riding a 4-game win streak heading into the clash against the Storm. In Clark's absence, they've been led by All-Stars Kelsey Mitchell, 19.9 points per game, and Aaliyah Boston, 15.5 points, 8.2 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham has found her shooting form, while mid-season additions Ari McDonald and Chloe Bibby have fit into the lineup seamlessly. Fans have still been tuning into Fever games consistently, and those who watched Sunday's action on ABC were the first to hear that Clark is going to be the next guest on Sue Bird's podcast, Bird's Eye View. Caitlyn Clark and Sue Bird reunited. Clark and Bird's last extended media session came during the 2025 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship game between the South Carolina Gamecocks and UConn Huskies, and it produced plenty of memorable moments. As the game got out of hand and Paige Bueckers closed in on a national title with the Huskies, Clark opened up about numerous topics during her 26-minute appearance on ESPN's Altcast hosted by Bird and fellow UConn legend Diana Taurasi. Highlights included Clark's reaction to getting shredded in the offseason and her goal for 2025 that was so outlandish fans did not believe her. If Clark's appearance on Bird's Eye View lives up to their last link-up, there is good reason for fans to be excited. New episodes of Bird's Eye View drop on Fridays. Clark joins the WNBA podcast boom. It's only right Clark is guesting on a podcast given what her Indiana teammates have been up to recently. Fever guard Sydney Colson put out the first episode of her podcast, Unsupervised with Sid and TP, on July 24th. Fever center Aaliyah Boston and WNBA legend Candace Parker put out the first episode of their podcast, Post Moves, on Wednesday. Fever guards Sophie Cunningham and reality TV star Wes Wilson put out the first episode of their podcast, Show Me Something, on Wednesday. Bird has been in the media game longer, but not by much. She and Megan Rapinoe began the A Touch More podcast in August 2024. The first episode of her solo podcast, A Bird's Eye View, debuted on May 16th, the first day of the 2025 WNBA season, and featured New York Liberty star Sabrina Ionescu. The 4-time WNBA champion has also interviewed Indiana forward Natasha Howard and Clark's former teammate at Iowa, Kate Martin. Clark's teammates have been talking about her on their shows. Now Clark will get the chance to share her own stories alongside Bird.